Okay, I've never noticed this before, but is that TV sitting on an art easel? Like for a painting?
In addition, Verone told us that he himself would be waiting at the drop.
It's good news. If you're going to be delivering drug money to him, then we can get him for laundering.
I mean, that's actually convenient. I guess that's what he meant by personally handing them $100 grand at the drop-off.
I have something I want you to carry. From North Beach to the Keys.
What is it?
Just put in the car what I tell you to, drive it to me, and don't let anybody stop you, understand?
Brian already knows it's probably drugs or money, but I guess he's asking what the cargo is to appear clueless, I guess. But I think it's probably better to just not ask questions.
You make it, and I'll personally hand you 100 G's at the finish line.
All right. 100 grand is a good amount of money, don't get me wrong. But when you think about it, Brian and Rome don't actually have an income, do they? Rome doesn't. I'd be surprised if he did. Brian is up in the air because we don't actually know how often he races or for really how much. But also, we don't know what expenses he has to pay or how much the race at the start, made him. Like I said, 100 grand is only a little more than what is considered a decent salary in modern America these days. And that, at least when thinking about my expenses, just barely covers everything. If you're expected to be a homeowner, own more than one car and all that sort of crap, it's not. 100 grand kind of just gets you there. But if you only get 100 grand once, you really got to plan out your year's expenses.
Make it 100 G's a piece, Poppy.
I guess it's 50 each. What is this? Is this slow motion? What is the point of this? What are we emphasizing here?
I got one last job for you, Detective. You hear me?
I'm gonna be the first to say it's a good thing it's a good thing Whitworth here doesn't know who Brian is.
Once the bucket gets hot enough, Detective, the rat is gonna want out. Did you know that your average rat can chew through a steel drain pipe? You have nothing to worry about when he's screaming, Detective. It's when he goes quiet that he goes to work.
Was this a legitimate form of torture at one point in time? Or is it still? Like, it's all I've got is the Lannisters used it in Game of Thrones, which I just finished a marathon of, by the way. Good show. Last 2 episodes are a bit, strange feeling, but I enjoyed the rest of it. Wait, why is the detective not recognizing Fuentes either? Is it because she's customs? Is that why she's not familiar? Is it a different agency? She's just not. They're not familiar with each other? Can torture scenes be awkward? Because this is awkward.
You betray me, and my rat here is gonna visit your wife, Lynn, your son, Clay, and your daughter, Lexi. Do you hear me? You understand me? Huh? You hear me? I'll burn you! All right, Dad, I'll burn him out.
Went a little psycho there, geez. Does that make him more or less intimidating? Just kind of from like a movie standpoint. Should high roller style villains like him always be cool, calm, collected? Or should they be able to lose their cool every now and then without being able to, hurt that image? Or does that add to it?
You boys enjoy the show.
Their faces are like, really, dude? You invited us for this? And finally, geez.
Put the gun down! Put the gun down now! You first, asshole! You first!
Or Brian could, I don't know, the trained cop could just shoot the bald guy, right? Like, is that not a viable option? Is anyone in the comments trained for something like this? Because it's not like he doesn't have a clear shot.
I'm glad to see you boys are getting along so well. Because tomorrow, Roberto and Enrique are gonna be riding along with you.
Oh, they have names? Oh, all right. I don't know why I didn't know that.
Custom agents sure are getting pretty, aren't they? Put her on a boat.
I'll be honest, he kind of earned this win. I mean, let's Verone, with undercover cops everywhere, he still played everybody. The odds are in his favor. He just made the mistake of you go and kill this dude right over there with, you know, a slight chance of him surviving, instead of me with a fucking shotgun, icing the fool, spraying him everywhere, and then leaving him my damn yacht. Like, he was in the clear.
Hide the cars and get rid of him.
Back in the car.
Why bother with hiding the cars? Like, once you leave the country, it doesn't matter, does it? And also, how does he plan on leaving the country? Look at how he's holding it. Verone is a Shinigami with a shotgun. Like, Bankai, bitch. Reload. Lot of height for 90 miles an hour. This is a whole lot of luck and bullshit. But also, real question right now. 69 Camaro. Alright? In the iconic blue. Or a 70 Charger in black, let's say. Blue or black? What team are you? Are you Charger or Camaro? I'm a Mustang guy myself, but I want to hear what your choice is.
Get the gun.
He fired that before he fell over. Like, Brian and Rome are dead. That's a fucking shotgun. Like, you mean to tell me Verone missed with a shotgun at nearly point blank range? Damn, that bullet went right through his shoulder and he's sitting up like it's nothing. Is that realistic? Is it just the adrenaline? Because he's just kind of like, I'm a badass even though I'm bleeding.